here we are. It is not an elimination game, but it might as well be for the Toronto Blue Jays if they lose tonight. The series is tied at 2. And if the Blue Jays win, they'll have one chance to win. They'll have two chances to win the World Series. If the Orioles win, then they get 2 shots at home to win the to go to the World Series. Sorry about that. As you can see, Baltimore won game 1 and 3 by 7 runs and 3 runs. Game 2 and 4, Toronto won by 1 run. And Dave Stieb will get ready to pitch tonight in what will be his biggest game of his career, Scott McGregor. And remember, Scott McGregor and the Orioles are trying to win a World Series, their first since the early 70s, 1970, in fact. Here's Scott McGregor. People, Dave Stieb, sorry about the 3 starts, 1-1 record, a high ERA, a lot of innings, giving up a lot of hits. 9 strikeouts, 8 walks, and 165 for walks and hits per innings pitched. And first up is going to be Danny Ford. He's 4th on the Orioles. One of the things you got to remember about the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles, as the battle of the birds, it'll be high pop fly. And underneath is Garcia, 1 out, 1 pitch, 1 out. Baltimore, for all of their greatness, as you see the lineup, Ford, Bunbury, and Murray, Rifkin, Singleton, and Lowenstein, Dempsey, Sakada, and Dower. As Eddie Murray has just been very good in this series. Here's Al Bunbury. And here's Steve. It'll be a ball outside. You know, for all their greatness, the Orioles only won in 66, 70, and 83. 3 world championships. They had one of the better runs. They won actually the 3 pennants in 5 years. Remember, they lost to the Mets in 69. And that'll be foul. In 68, you had that famous series between the Tigers and the St. Louis Cardinals. The 1-2 to Al Bunbury, and it'll be on the ground. Foul again. Steve is trying to get quickly 3 outs. Low down, it'll be 2-2. First inning with 1 out. That'll be fouled over, and it'll be jammed. 2-2 with an out, top of the first inning. Al Bunbury. No. Oh, he doesn't get that one. They don't get the call. Eddie Murray is on deck. Bunbury can get on for Murray. And it'll be the 3-2 with an out. And that'll be fouled again. A lot of foul balls today. You remember the last couple games. So many pitches because there have been so many foul balls. They'll be on the ground. This will be second to first. They'll pick it up, 1 out. Dave Stieb with 2 outs. Sorry about that. Tomaso Garcia. He has 1 put out and 1 assist. And here comes Eddie Murray. His OPS is the best. He's hitting .359 in the postseason, upping his average tremendously. And that'll be Murray up the middle on a base hit. Eddie Murray's on fire here in this series. Straight up the middle on the first pitch. And if he's ever going to get a hit, he better get it early. If you're a Blue Jay fan, you hope he gets it. But you know, Cal Ripken is ready to break out. That'll be a strike. Ripken is .671. He's 3rd on the Orioles in OPS. 1 home run and 8 RBI. He homered in game number 2 of the Tigers series. Ever since then, no home runs and 3 RBI. He has hit 300 in the last 3 games at 3 for 10, though. The 1-1 with 2 outs. He'll be down below 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike to Cal Ripken. pitch, and it'll be 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. 3-1. High pop fly, should be the end of the inning. And he makes the catch. In the middle of the first inning, it's 0-0. So Dave Steve gave up 1 hit, and Scott McGregor, he's 2 starts so far. His record is 1-0. His ERA is 1.13. 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, and almost a walk per innings, walk or a hit per innings pitch. And here comes Damaso Garcia with 5 RBIs. He's third on the Blue Jays. And Damaso will start off. He had a good series against the White Sox. He's tailed off here, and that'll be a bunt. He's a fast runner, and they pick it up. They throw to first. He's safe, and he gets on first. He hasn't done that in a while, and he does it now. And Garcia will be on first with nobody out. Here's Perry Bunnell. He's really picked his average up. Bunnell in the bottom of the first inning here in Game 5. And that's going to be a strike. The winner tonight can clinch in Baltimore during the next game. The winner tonight is going to be very big. Bunnell, the 0-1 with 1 out. They go to first. He's safe. Get used to that. We might be here all night. The 0-1 with nobody out. They'll be down low, and that's going to be a strike. 0-2 quickly. Last 3 games, Bunnell has scored 2 runs. That's big. And the 0-2 struck him out. It might have been a little too low. Bunnell strikes out, and there's 1 out. McGregor, a great pitch down low. I think it was a little too low, though.
Number 15.
Maybe. And here is Lloyd Moseby. Moseby, who won game number 2. Instead, it's going to be a ball 1-0. What a hit. That was incredible. Actually, I think he won the last game. He won game number 4. As Lloyd Moseby here, it'll be hitting 348. That's going to be a strike. This is such a game. 2 for 5 with an RBI in the last game. A very big RBI. The game right now, the winner of this game has 2 games to clinch in Baltimore. That's going to be a strike. Scott McGregor, and this will be his 8th pitch. They go to first, and he's safe. Eddie Murray will be on first. The 1-2 with 1 out. Lloyd Moseby. Will be high and away, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. For Lloyd Moseby, hitting 348. Now jammed him a little bit, goes to center field. And the catch will be there. Garcia back to first, 2 outs. Game number 5, the winner here. And look at this, Garcia, Bunnell, Moseby, Barfield, Upshaw, Johnson, Griffin, Yorg, and Martinez. That'll be high, ball number 1. You see this. They have Garth Yorgen hitting well. Alfredo Griffin is hitting 7th. Buck Martinez is the catcher. He's going to hit 9th. Cliff Johnson is the DH hitting 6th. And you can see it is a little bit of, there we go. Barfield is hitting 214. It seems bad, but he's been really streaking the last couple days. McGregor, the 2-0 to Barfield. High and deep, it'll pop up, and this will end the first inning. Underneath in the catch. We go to the second inning, it's 0-0. Game number 5, and here's Ken Singleton. Fourth on the Orioles with 5 RBIs.
Singleton.
Here we go. pitch early. It's going to be low ball 1. Singleton is 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Dave Steve. 2-0. Ken Singleton, 184. Will be number 19. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Top of the second inning. Be a ball, 3-1. 3-1. Lowenstein will be on deck. And the pitch, it'll be a little number. Picked up, Steve, and they throw the first one out. So John Lowenstein will come up. He's up to 297, which is the third on the Orioles. He's up there, and this will be big for him, the first pitch, and it'll be a strike. John Lowenstein. That'll be a swing and a miss there, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And down below, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Lowenstein. Steve on a little bit of a roll and fouled away again. Got to get outs here. Giving up a lot of foul balls, at least 7 or 8 today. It'll be 2-2. It's led to about 11 or 12 more pitches than what he's wanted. Lowenstein, the 2-2. Will be on the ground. It'll be short to first, 2 outs. Looking for the first run in this game. You see the playoffs. This is tied, and the Phillies lead the Expos 3-1. So another Philadelphia win, and they go to the World Series trying to reverse history. The Phillies won 4-1 in the divisional series, and they're up 3-1 here. Here's Rick Dempsey against Dave Steve. So Dempsey again, and that'll be a strike. Last game is 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts for Rick. Down low, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Again, just a lot of foul balls. It really is. You could see the backstop just with dust all over it. Struck him out, and we go to the bottom of the second inning. The bottom of the second inning. Steve looking good. Can McGregor keep it up also? It's 0-0 in a huge Game 5. Willie Upshaw hitting .333, a .908 OPS, second on the Blue Jays. A home run and 4 RBI. He's hitting 5th as we go to the bottom of the second inning. And McGregor, that'll be a strike. Last 9 games, he scored 5 runs. The 0-1. Will be on the ground and foul. The 0-2. Struck him out, and Willie Upshaw goes down. He was upset on that call, but he's got to be careful. I don't know who he's yelling at. That was right there, though. And it was right there. He's just more upset than anything at himself. And here's Cliff hitting .282. 1 ball, no strikes. 4th on the Blue Jays is Cliff Johnson. Be fouled off there. He's hitting .282. Johnson is 2 for 4 with a single. The 1-1. He'll be on the ground, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Oh, right on the edge, and they won't give it to him. So McGregor, it's 2-2 with 1 out. That's going to be, oh, it hit his glove in fair territory. They throw to first and he's safe. Oh, what a weird play. It's a base hit. It was a hard hit and it hit right off. Alfredo Griffin will be up. And it tipped off the glove. So 1 out. And it's going to be down low, ball 1 with 1 out. Alfredo has been incredible. He has 9 RBI. He leads the Blue Jays in the postseason. This is a very big at-bat for him. 1-0. And it'll be 2-0. They could get 2 on here in the bottom of the second inning. The 2-0. It'll be a ball 3-0. Garth York is on deck. And will Griffin walk and get to York because Buck Martinez is the catcher. And he's not very good. And that's going to be a strike. The 3-1 now, Alfredo Griffin. They could have 2 on with 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. That'll be hit foul. Oh, and it hit the bottom. 3-2. Bottom of the second inning, 1 out. This could be 2. They pick it up, they go to second, they go to first. He's safe at first. But they get the out at second, 2 out. Griffin will have that's Rich Dower at third, making the play. And now you have Garth York getting 350. They might walk him for Buck Martinez. Of course, Buck Martinez was a announcer for a while. He's hitting 350, Garth York. No home run, 1 RBI. He's kind of like Greg Gross. He's been really unsung, and he's been doing a great job. Doesn't play every day. York is swinging him in. Joe Altobelli looking on of his Baltimore Orioles, and 2 for 4 is York in the last game. McGregor, and there'll be a strike here, low, and oh, he doesn't like it at all. Upset. Look at him, he's upset. He is saying something there. He's given a couple low ones tonight. A 1-2 with 2 outs. That'll be to left field, but right at Lowenstein, and what a catch. He drops it, though. They drop it, they throw to third, and he's going to be safe. It's going to be first and third with 2 outs. Lowenstein had it in his glove, and it came out. He had it in his glove, and it came out. It'll be a base hit, though. Oh, my goodness. So, Buck Martinez 0-53. With 30 pitches, and here we go. First one will be on the ground. They go to second, and that's all they get. It could have gone to first. He's looking at Sakada going, why did you go to me? They go to the third, 0-0. So here's Lynn Sakada, 162. He's in a slump. He's got some big base hits, but he hasn't been as good as he was a few games ago. He's making some good defensive plays. A swing and a miss there. He is bringing his average up. So Steve with 32 coming in this inning. And Sakada with a big base hit. And again, it's a single. And the Orioles have their second hit on the day. Nobody out. Lynn Sakada, so it's Eddie Murray and Lynn Sakada. And here's Rich Dower at 243. He's been big all series. They throw to first and he's safe. Big game number 5. You never know how many runs that you're going to get in this game. You know, I never know how many that you're going to need. It's going to be outside 1-0. The Orioles won games by 3 runs and 7 runs. The Blue Jays won games by 1 run and 1 run. It'll be 2-0 to Rich Dower. Here in the top of the third inning. 0-0, man on first. That'll be to right field, and underneath makes it easy. 1 out. Nobody advances. Sakada with 66 speed will be stuck there in Barfield with the arm. Dower goes down, and now Danny Ford in the series. He's 6 for 17, 2 doubles and 2 RBIs. He's 0 for 1 today. He popped out in the first. Again, they throw to first, and he's safe. So John Lowenstein, one of the... That'll be outside, 1-0. Dan Ford, 1-0 with 1 out. 39th pitch by Steve, and it's 2-0. Base hit here, it'll be 7 of 18. It'll be big. 0 for 1 today, and it's a strike, 2-1. Got a runner on first with 1 out, top of the third. That'll be fouled off. The 2-2. And there they go. It'll be fouled off again. The 2-2. High pop fly, center field. And the catch is made, 2 out. Al Bunbury now. He's 3 for 17 with an RBI. He's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out in the first. Here we go. Third inning, 2 outs. Bunbury, and that's going to be a strike. He's off and on when it comes to getting low strikes. Bunbury, the 0-1. The outside 1-1. Bunbury's 0 for 1. Dave Steve, this will be number 46. That's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On the top of the third inning. Steve. He'll be on the ground and foul. Al Bunbury is 0 for 1. Steve Dow. And it'll be fouled again. The 1-2 with 2 outs, top of the third inning. High, and oh my goodness, he cannot get the outs. He cannot get the outs. Oh my goodness. This is where his pitches are coming from. Foul, 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 foul. And again, inside, 2-2. He just doesn't have the oomph today to get it across or the spot. He doesn't have it. And it's giving Baltimore new life. And on the ground, another foul ball. Al Bunbury, my goodness. Steve, the 2-2 to Bunbury. 0 for 1, and it's going to be outside, 3-2. Eddie Murray. 3-2. He walked him, and he couldn't get it by. The 2-strike pitch, a lot of foul balls. And Bunbury will go to first with 2 outs. And now here's Eddie. He's hitting .375 in the postseason. It's 1 for 1 today. He's singled in the first on the first pitch to him. This is going to be a big out if he can get it. Here's Steve. And inside, ball 1. Dave Steve, 22 pitches this inning. 9 balls and 13 strikes. The 1-0. High into right field. This'll go, this'll go, this'll go. And it'll hit the ground. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs are going to score. And Eddie Murray has just done a great clutch job. It's 2-0 Baltimore. Eddie Murray. And you can see Eddie Murray. Oh my. A double, an incredibly clutch double. And all this with 2 outs. All this because Bunbury walked and stayed alive. A swing and a miss here. Now Ripken flew out in the first. 222 postseason average. Pitch again, and it'll be down below and foul. 0-2. Last game he was 0 for 2 with an RBI. 2-0 Baltimore, top of the third. And inside 1-2. Dave Steve, he was going along and he just hit a big patch of mud. Got bogged down and stuck. High pop fly. This is hard hit, left center field. And it is caught. Oh no, it hit the ground. They got confused. It's 3-0. This might be inside the park. Let's see what they do. They come home. It's 3-0, a triple. Look at this. And watch this. It was a bizarre play. Oh my, they ran into each other and stopped it at center field. You want to talk about just a messy inning. 3-0, and that'll be on the ground. Garcia, the first. And, well, an ugly third inning. They know it. They all played terrible. They're going to count that as a base hit. Garcia, Bonnell, and Mosby are coming up. Bottom of the third inning, I always say Al Bunbury staying alive with all those foul balls was the absolute key to that inning with 2 outs. It was just like 7 or 8 foul balls. It was incredible. It'll be down below ball 1. Damaso Garcia, who's 1 for 4 with an RBI. And McGregor now, the 1-0. And a swing and a miss here, 1-1. Well, if you're Toronto, you want to start climbing back. At least you got a lot of innings to try and get this back. It'll be 2-1. If that were like the 8th inning and they broke a 0-0 tie, yeah, that would be tough. But Toronto in their win was 4-3. Remember that, and Garcia, it's 3-1. They've been getting players on base. McGregor again to Garcia, the 3-1. And Garcia to right field. Is it going to come in? No, it won't. 1 out. Danny Ford with the catch. Barry Bonnell, 6 for 18 in the series. He has a double, 2 RBIs. He struck out in the first inning. Bottom of the third now. And that'll be a ball inside ball 1. Last 4 games, he's hitting .353. 6 for 17. Now, and that is all snapped by Eddie Murray, and we got 2 outs. Bonnell upset on that one. Here's Lloyd Mosby, lined out in the first, a .340 average. McGregor again, bottom of the third. That'll be a ball outside. It's a lot of good defense here by the Orioles. And the 1-0, and it'll be 1-1. They call that one a strike. They don't like it too much. 1-1, bottom of the third. And that'll be a little bit of a bunt. He's got speed. They barehanded, and Rich Doward, Eddie Murray. And that'll end the inning. We go to the 4th inning. The score, Baltimore 3, Toronto 0. Lowenstein, Dempsey, and Sakada. 4th inning, Lowenstein.
Number 38.
Dave Steve averaging 20 pitches an inning. And that'll be a strike to Lowenstein. In the 4th inning, last game he went 2 for 4 with 2 singles. And Steve now will go to John, and that's going to be on the ground, and dive by Garcia. The throw to first, they get him 1 out. What a play by Damaso Garcia. And watch this. Oh, what a play. He got it in his glove, and he didn't have to worry. And that's going to be one out. Rick Dempsey now, 0 for 1. And Rick will be low, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. 4 for 16 in the series, and Rick will be 1-0. Top of the 4th and outside, 2-0. Baltimore 3, Toronto nothing. Last 6 games, Rick Dempsey hitting .286. With 2-0 to Dempsey from Steve, and Steve, and it'll be 2-1. 3-0 Baltimore leading Toronto in a big inning. In the top of the 4th inning, and it'll be inside 3-1. You know, Steve is one of those pitchers, he just can't go 1, 2, 3 easy. He's got to always go deep in the count. It'll be 3-2. Full count with 1 out here in Toronto. Game 6 and 7 will be in Baltimore, and that'll be a high pop fly and a base hit. It goes in front of Barfield, and it'll be a single for Rick Dempsey. And Lynn Sakada now will be up. He's 1 for 1. So again, Steve will not get the easy 1, 2, 3 he wants. And that's going to be a ball 1-0. Sakada has a single and a run today. He's at the 180 some for his average in this series. 1-0. There'll be a little looper. So should be 2, and they get 2. And we go to the bottom of the 4th. What a big double play that was. Bottom of the 4th inning, and Damaso Garcia, a great play to start, but this double play here, 3-0 Baltimore. And here's Barfield, 4, 5, and 6 coming up for the Blue Jays. Popped out in the 1st, and here's Scott McGregor in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll be fouled off 0-1. Last game he was 2 for 4. 0-1 from McGregor, and that'll be a strike. Bottom of the 4th inning. And Barfield goes down, 1 out. McGregor's hitting 88. Steve is hitting 93, but McGregor's hitting his spots. Willie Upshaw now, 0 for 1. He struck out in the 2nd inning. McGregor, and that's going to be outside, ball 1. 3 for 4. That'll be high and fouled it off, 1-1. High pop fly. And this will be the second baseman under it at 2 outs. Sakada with the catch. And you know, you got to start wondering, Toronto had 4 runs in the last game, and they got hits today, but they've been spread out. Cliff Johnson singled in the 2nd. He's 1 for 1. He's hitting .333 in the series, and that'll be high, ball 1. Last 6 games, he's had 4 doubles and 5 RBIs. Look good. And that'll be down low, 2-0. Cliff Johnson, 1 for 1. Baltimore 3, Toronto nothing. He'll be on the ground, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, bottom of the 4th inning. Cliff. Down below, it'll be 3-1. 3-1 now. Alfredo Griffin. Oh, they call a strike on that. And that's the same low spot. And Cliff Johnson is a little bit perturbed by that. It's the same low spot they've been giving. You got to say it all night. They've been giving that all night. And here we go. Will it help or hurt or be nothing? Who knows? 3-2. And they call ball 4.
Shortstop.
So now Alfredo Griffin, he's hitting .385 in a postseason. There's 2 outs. He grounded out in the second. Bottom of the 4th inning, they got 1 on. And that'll be, they call that one a strike. The 0-1, remember, it's where it crosses the plate. Sometimes a pitch will break over the plate and be through the zone and caught out of it, and it is a strike. And it just looks bad because you take where they catch it, and you say that's where you call it, but it's not that way. 1-1, and that's going to be straight up the middle on a base hit. They got 2 on, but the man on second has 20 speed. So they're probably going to have to hit it to a nice area to get the run in. But believe it or not, look at this, right back at McGregor. So now you have Garth Yorg, who's 1 for 1. He's, believe it or not, the tying run. Yorg on the ground, and it didn't hit him, and it'll be a base hit, and the bases are loaded. See, that's the problem, is with a 20 runner that they couldn't get home on this, and now they got to get the bases loaded. It's been 1, 1, and 1, and you only have so many hits in you. And now the bases are loaded for Buck Martinez, who's had a terrible playoffs. He's 0 for 1 today. McGregor, and they take a strike here. Martinez has hit .050 in the postseason. He grounded out the second base earlier. He has no home runs and 4 RBI, believe it or not. I don't know how the heck he got those 4 RBI hitting .050. Martinez, he nubbed it, but it's going to be deep and back and back and back and back. It's going to be over the wall. It's 3-2. Buck Martinez, a huge double. And it's 3-2. Right over Danny Ford's head. And just like what happened with Toronto, it happens here, and Damaso can give them the lead here in the bottom of the 4th. And a strike here. Damaso Garcia's 1 for 2. He singled in the 1st. .245 average. Oh my, if he can get a hit, it'll be 4-3 Toronto. The pitch. Did he go? And no, 1-1. Oh, this is big for McGregor. But the Killer Bee is up next. And that'll be fouled off, 1-2. He might get on, who knows? 1-2, bottom of the 4th inning. To Damaso, very big pitch. And that'll be a shot foul. Oh my. 22 pitches this inning for McGregor. And it'll be the 1-2, bottom of the 4th, 3-2 Baltimore. The pitch. That'll be nailed back, jammed him. The 1-2. Struck him out, and we go to the 5th. We go to the 5th inning, and Scott McGregor, a big strikeout. It's 3-2. Rich Dowery flew out in the 3rd. He's 0 for 1. Toronto gets 2 back. They had a chance to go up 4-3. A big strikeout by Scott McGregor, and now here's Steve, and that's going to be a strike here in the 5th inning. Last 4 games, 5 RBI for Dower. And it'll be the 0-1 inside 1-1. Like, these at-bats aren't starting until it's like 2-1 in the count. Dower again, and it'll be down below 1-2. Steve here in the top of the 5th inning. Just so many pitches. This will be high into right field. And it'll hit the ground, and a base hit. It drops out of his glove. And that was on Jesse Barfield. And Rich Dower gets on. That's going to be a base hit probably. Here's Danny Ford, who's 0 for 2. We're in the top of the 5th inning. And the pitch, it'll be down low, 1-0. Dan Ford 0 for 2, a fly out and a pop out, 3.11 average. So 1 ball, no strikes. Out of behind to left field. And underneath. And 1 out. Good catch there in left field. And Al Bunbury walked and scored a run, 256 average. He's 0 for 1. You remember it was his at-bat that led to the 3 runs. And Steve knows it. They're going to go. It was a hit and run with a 24 speed. Steve asked to get his motion up. He almost let somebody with 24 speed steal on him. Got to go a little faster than this. He'll be inside 1-1. Remember, Al kept it going. He ended up walking. And then it just went crazy. Eddie Murray with the base hit. And then another one drove in a few. It ended up 3 on there. And that's going to be 2 strikes. Of course, if Steve were to get Bunbury to get a double play, that would be the best for Baltimore's. Thought inside 2-2 with 1 out. Al Bunbury is 0 for 1. The 2-2, 1 out, top of the 5th inning. Struck him out. It'll be 2 out. Second strikeout for Dave Steve, and here's Eddie Murray. He's 2 for 2, a double, a single, and 2 RBI. He needs a home run, and he needs a triple for the cycle. And Murray on the ground, and that'll be caught. Actually, was done on the ground. It was just a line drive. Murray angry. It's 3-2. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Bunnell, Mosby, and Barfield. Barry Bunnell in left field. He made a great catch last inning. He struck out line out, hitting 187 in the postseason. It was better, and then this game he's cooled off a little bit. But you never know. So Bunnell to right field, and will it drop? No, it won't. 1 out. Blue Jays down by 1 here in game number 5. The winner here will... Here's Floyd Mosby, who's 0 for 2. He lined out and he grounded out. I'll tell you what, they get big game 5. That'll be down below ball 1. Scott McGregor still in the game, 67 pitches. And that'll be fouled again, 1-1. Remember, Mosby had a game-winning hit the last time they played in game 4. He's 0 for 2 today, and that's going to be a base hit. So Mosby gets on first with 1. Oh, he's going to second, and he gets a safe. Oh, that's what happens when you fall asleep, and Lloyd Mosby is on base. He fell asleep there. It just went right to left field, and they fell asleep. He went. Now Bunbury fell asleep, but here's Jesse Barfield now. 0 for 2, bottom of the 5th with 1 out, the tying run on second. And Barfield, this will be right field. This might hit the gap, and this one will hit the gap. It's a base hit. They might score. Let's see. They're going to bring him home, and they're going to throw to home all the way, and it's 3-3. A triple by Jesse Barfield. And a triple there, and here's Willie Upshaw now. Oh, that was so big. And Willie, it's going to be inside ball 1. 6 for 18 with 2 RBI. Willie, 0 for 2 today, strikeout and a pop out. 1-0 with 1 out. Bottom of the 5th inning. Be down low, 2-0. Willie Upshaw Bottom of the 5th inning. And that's going to be pop fly to left field. This could be a sacrifice. And it's caught. Are they going to bring him home? Yes, they are. Here's the throw home for the lead. And it's 4-3 Toronto. 4-3. As Barfield scores. And Bunbury with the catch couldn't throw him out. And Toronto has the lead now 4-3 in a pivotal Game 5. And here's Cliff Johnson 1 for 1. A single and a run. Wow, that triple by Barfield was huge. And the sacrifice there by Cliff. This is Cliff Johnson. But I'll tell you what, the sacrifice fly got Barfield in. Oh, low. He didn't like that. The 0-2, bottom of the 5th. Toronto now has a lead. It's the same score they won yesterday, the last game with. The 1-2, bottom of the 5th inning. Struck him out, and we go to the 6th. The score is Toronto now leading 4-3 over the Baltimore Orioles. So big, Ripken, Singleton, and Lowenstein. So here's Cal Ripken, 1 for 2. He had a triple and an RBI. Baltimore now down in the 6th inning, and you can feel it in the crowd. Toronto scored 2 runs in that inning, and it's going to be a strike. Dave Steve at 83 pitches. He knows he can't mess around. He's got to be a little more aggressive, and it'll be 1-1. As we say that, he throws out 1 away. 1-1, no outs, top of the 6th, Cal Ripken. And Ripken's going to go to left field, a base hit. Here comes Ripken. He's the tying run. He gets around first. He'll go to second. They got to go to third already. Oh, he won't. He'll stay at second. So at second base with nobody out, a double for Cal Ripken Jr. And now they got a new pitcher coming in. Steve is done. And Dave Steve, that's it for him. 87 pitches. And he goes down. Coming in will be Roy Lee Jackson, 5 games. He's 0-1, 5 2/3 innings. ERA of 5.76, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks. Righties like the guy. Lefties don't really like the guy. 4.76 ERA, and here's Roy Lee. Nobody out. Runner on second, the tying run to Ken Singleton. And it'll be a ball up high. Singleton is 0 for 2. He's 1 for 18 in the series with 3 RBI. He had 1 double that ended up scoring 3 runs. It was a bases clearing double in game number 1. And that'll be a strike there, 1-1. Roy Lee Jackson. Runner on second. Cal Ripken on second, and a strike here. It'll be 1-2. Ken Singleton is 0 for 2 today. Here in the top of the 6th. He'll be outside 2-2. Singleton 0 for 2. 2-2, top of the 6th inning. The pitch. And that'll be fouled away, 2-2. Ken Singleton 0 for 2 today. Roy Lee Jackson. 5 pitches. This is number 6. And on the ground, it'll be picked up. They throw to third, and Ripken will stay at second base. There's 1 out. So he does not get into sacrifice position. He doesn't do it, and that's big. So now John Lowenstein 0 for 2 groundouts. Not only is it going to have to be a true base hit to move him to third, but he's grounding out, so even if he gets to third, there might be 2 outs, and that's a strike. This is big for Roy Lee Jackson. Very, very big. And the 0-1. High pop fly left field. They're just going to let it go. And they do 0-2 with 1 out. Roy Lee Jackson, 8 pitches. Lowenstein is 0 for 2 today. The 0-2 to Chad to Lowenstein. It'll be 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. to Lowenstein here in the top of the 6th inning. And 2-2. Roy Lee Jackson is letting a lot go here. 2-2. Runner on second is not his, and fouled again. These foul balls are helping out tremendously. They're not getting the oomph they need to get it by him. He's still staying alive. Ask Bunbury how that helped him. It is 3-2 with 1 out. Here's Rick Dempsey. It's on deck. The 3-2. High pop fly, left field. And underneath, Rifkin will stay at second, 2 outs. Oh, that is so big. Bunnell with the catch. And now Rick Dempsey 1 for 2 today. Singleton a 4th. A single doesn't guarantee that Cal Ripken will come in. 2 outs, and that'll be a strike. They get him down low. So Rick Dempsey, the 1-2 here in Game 5. Ripken on second. It'll be 1-1. Oh, such a big batter. Roy Lee Jackson's got to get him. The 1-1, did he go? Yes, he did. It's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That'll be a hard hit to right field. That's going to be a base hit. They might come home. Here comes Ripken to throw home. It's a good throw. He is out. He got him at home. He got him at home. He's out. Cal Ripken gets thrown out at home in the top of the 6th inning to end the inning. Jesse Barfield with a great throw to get him at home. That might be the play of the game. Might be the play of the series. And it is 4-3. Oh my goodness. Alan Ramirez, his first time in the playoffs, 5'10", 180, age 26. And Cal Ripken out by a whisker at the end of last inning. And here's Alfredo. It's 1-0. Alfredo is 1 for 2 today, a single and a run. And that's going to go to left field and fouled it off. Last 8 games, 11 for 27. He's 407. He fouled it off again, 1-2. Alfredo Griffin, the shortstop, has had a good playoff. That was unbelievable what has happened here. It's 2-2. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. The 2-2. It'll be 3-2. Alfredo Griffin. Garth Yorg will be up next. And here we go. And they walk Alfredo Griffin. They're in the bottom of the 6th. Alan Ramirez not very good. Yorg is 2 for 2, 2 singles. He's hitting .409 in the postseason. The only thing keeping him back is Buck Martinez. He is hitting absolutely awful, but he's been all right today. Yorg, he'll foul that one, and it's 0-1. His brother played for Kansas City and won a World Series with them. Garth is trying to get the favor here. Yorg, he got hung up on that one. And underneath is Lowenstein. That's going to be an out, 1 out. 4-3. And here in the bottom of the 6th inning, here's Buck Martinez. He had the double and 2 RBI. A huge. He's 2 for 8 in this series. And he's starting to bring his average up a little bit. Remember, he switches out with Ernie Wedd. This is going to be a hit and run. They go to right field, and it's going to hit the ground. A base hit. They're going to go to third to throw to third, and he's going to be safe. So that is huge. First and third down with 1 out. Buck Martinez is coming out of his shell. And here's Tomaso Garcia, who's 1 for 3. Alan Ramirez, it hasn't been the greatest, and it's going to be a base hit. It's going to be 5-3 Toronto here in game number 5. Toronto at 5-3. Game 5s have been unbelievable for Toronto. They have been unbelievable. Remember Game 5 against the White Sox, they were down big and had a huge bottom of the 7th inning. Now they're having a big bottom of the 6th. They got an insurance run, 1 out. Here's Bunnell, who's 0 for 3. Bunnell high, pop fly, center field. And the catch, 2 out. Two outs, and here's Lloyd Moseby. In the series, he's 7 for 21, a double and 3 RBIs, 1 for 3 today. A double and a run. Oh, if Lloyd gets another double, I'm telling you what, he could run for mayor of Toronto. I would say Premier of Canada, but Prime Minister of Canada. But, you know, Montreal's still in it. If they come back from 3-1 down, then, you know, somebody right now could easily run for that position. A 1-1, bottom of the 6th, 2-1. Now Lloyd Moseby. I mean, this is humongous. It's 5-3 Toronto. A base hit here would really rip this thing open. It'll be a ball, 3-1. On deck is Jesse Barfield. Ramirez has not really delivered too much today. This will be his 16th pitch. And they walk him. Lloyd Moseby will go, and they have the bases loaded with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Toronto has a chance to really open this game up. Barfield had a triple, an RBI, and a run. He scored a run himself. 6 for 18 in the series. And if he gets another triple this game, this place will explode. Bottom of the 6th. And it's going to be a ball outside. I don't think anybody ever predicted this. Baltimore got up 3-0, and you're thinking, okay, this is what Baltimore's supposed to do. They're the moderate favorite in this series. They're supposed to do this, and it's going to be fouled off. Toronto starts off less, and then all of a sudden gets bigger and better and unbelievable. The 1-1. It'll be 2-1 now. Bottom of the 6th. Baltimore down 5-3. The 2-1. The Toronto, Barfield, oh, and that's going to be fouled back. It's 2-2. Bases loaded, bottom of the 6th, 2 outs. Toronto by 2. Any sort of run here might win it for Toronto. The 2-2 with the bases loaded. 3-2. They might walk them. This is going to be a huge pitch. And then you have Willie Upshaw coming out. This will be the 3-2, bottom of the 6th, 2 outs. The 3-2 on the ground and fouled away. It was right at the place where they give the strike 3. Barfield 5-3. The 3-2 pitch. That'll be on the ground, up the middle. It's a base hit. One's going to score. They're going to bring a second. They're going to throw to third, but nobody's there. And it's going to be 7-3 Toronto. Oh, what a big at-bat. Oh, that is huge. Jesse Barfield, the right fielder, has now given Toronto a 4-run lead. A 4-run lead. A huge 4-run lead. Dennis Martinez will come in. He has a loss in his only appearance. 3 innings, 3 ERA, 3 strikeouts, no walks. Righties are in with them. Lefties are all right with them. And we're ready to go here as Martinez comes in. Boy, that was a bad experiment. Bringing in Ramirez. Now Dennis Martinez. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Here's Willie Upshaw. And it'll be a ball here, 1-0. 7-3. If all of a sudden the Blue Jays go up, let's say, 9-3 on this, it'll be on the ground, right to first. They throw to Martinez, the race, and Martinez beats the Toronto Blue Jays to first. And it's 7-3. We go to the 7th. And in is Don Cooper, 6 games, 1-1, 6 innings, 7.50 ERA, 1 strikeout, 3 walks. Righties don't like the guy, lefties love this guy. That's Don Cooper. And here's Lynn Sakada, 1 for 2, a single and a run. So Baltimore needs 2. They need at least, I would say, 2 before they go to the 9th. They need 4 runs to tie. Sakada will start off against Dawn. And Sakada to left field. This one is deep, and it's caught at the wall. That was such a big catch by Barry Bunnell. It was so big that he didn't hit a home run, because if he would have done it, he would have cut into that lead with no outs. And here's Rich Towers, 1 for 2, a single in the 5th. Rich, and that'll be high ball 1. Rich Towers, 1 for 2. And that'll be 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. And 3-0. Danny Ford. And it'll be 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike with an out. Down low, and they walk him, and Don Cooper is a little perturbed. He saw a few strikeouts at that location, and Rich Tower will get the first. So now they have a runner on. Danny Ford is 0 for 3. He lined out in the 5th. Toronto 7, Baltimore 3. Here in the top of the 7th inning. And inside ball 1. Oh, look at that, 2-2 and 3 in the 4th, 5th, and the 6th inning for Toronto. Baltimore had a 3-0 lead in this one. The 1-0 with 1 out. It'll be high and inside, 2-0. Baltimore like to score a run or 2 in this inning to cut it close. It's 7-3 here. And the pitch, that's Ford, fouled away, 2-1. Dan Ford. Strike there, 2-2. 2-2, 1 out, top of the 7th inning, 1 on. Now it'll be on the ground. It'll go. They could get 2. There's 1. There's 2. 2 out. And that's going to be to the bottom of the 7th inning. Johnson, Griffin, and Yord coming up. My goodness, what a clutch out. And here is Cliff Johnson, 1 for 2 today. Dennis Martinez is in here in the bottom of the 7th inning. He's staying in. 7-3, Toronto leads Baltimore. And Martinez, and that'll be low, ball 1. He's picking the strike zone up. Dennis Martinez, the 1-0. And that's going to be fouled away, 1-1, bottom of the 7th inning. Cliff Johnson is 1 for 2. The 1-1. Be inside, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. That'll be on the ground, and it's caught by Eddie Murray, 1 out. What a defensive play by Eddie Murray. Now, I said that this game was bigger for Toronto than Baltimore, even though the stakes are high up, because Baltimore has 2 home games, and they're very, very tough at home for whatever reason. And here's Alfredo Griffin. That'll be a bunt foul. They're really good at home. Very, very good. And it'll be the strike there at the top of the strike zone. So that's a thing. They're very good at home, so if they lose here today, that'll be a strikeout there. That was inside, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Garth Yord, he's 2 for 3 with 2 singles, hitting .391 in the postseason. Martinez now. Bottom of the 7th inning, and that's going to be a strike for Yord. But you know, you have game 6 and maybe game 7, and if Toronto holds on to win this one, they're going to need 1 of 2. Now the thing is, if you just, Yord gets 3 for 4. if all of a sudden Baltimore slips up in one of the games early, they have to win both, no matter what. That can be all right, and here's Buck Martinez. Buck has been incredible today. He's 2 for 3, and that's going to be a strike there. 0-1 with 2 outs, bottom of the 7th inning. It'll be low, 0-2. Buck is 2 for 3. The 0-2 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. High, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bottom of the 7th inning. And that's going to be to right field and foul. Buck Martinez, he's 2 for 3. 1-2, bottom of the 7th again. The pitch again, and he struck him out. He looked at that. He knew it. He knew it was right down the middle. 7-3, Toronto leads Baltimore. Stan Clark, 8 games, no record, 7 innings, 7 1/3, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk. Righties adore this guy. Lefties hate this guy. We start off with the lefty, Al Bunbury. 0 for 2, a walk and a run here in the top of the 8th inning. In reality, here in Get Big, game number 5, they need a couple runs here. And that's going to be right back to Clark. Did he drop it? Wait a second. How long do you got to have that thing? Stan Clark. What, it hit him on the head? Oh my goodness, something happened. And Stan Clark was hit. What happened here? I got to take a look at the replay on this. Jim Acker comes in, and he's going to get warm-up pitches because it's thing 1-0, 1 innings. His ERA is 9, 1 strikeout. Righties hate this guy. Lefties are good with him. And now I got to take a look at the replay. The previous play, let's take a look. And here it is. Let's see. Where was it? Oh my God, it hit him right in the head. It hit him right in the head, and look at this. We're going to take a look here as it is very difficult here. Here it is. Oh, it hit him right in the head. It hit him right in the forehead. Look at this. And then it hit him again. As you see it here, boom, oh my goodness, the ball hit him right in the head, and that was tough. So a new pitcher is coming in. So Bunbury is on first. Here's Eddie Murray, nobody out, 1 on, down 7-3. In a pivotal game 5, Jim Acker. And that'll be on the ground. This could be 2. They get to second, they get 1. He dropped it. He dropped it on the exchange, so he's going to still be out at second. And Murray will get on a fielder's choice. Here's Cal Ripken. A triple-double and an RBI now. 1 out. 7-3. Baltimore looking for any kind of runs here. And that'll be Ripken, and hit on the ground. They'll pick it up. He'll throw to first, and he's safe at first and second. Ripken gets a base hit. He has a triple, a double, and a single. And here's Ken Singleton, who's 0 for 3. 1 out now. Jim Acker, 2 pitches. He's given up a hit. And that's going to be low ball 1. Oh, I'm telling you what, right now, it is tense in here. Baltimore trying to push for their comeback. They need a run or 2. They need it. Jim Acker trying to shut them down low, 2-0. If they walk them, then the tying run will be coming up the bat. Here in a pivotal game 5, the winner has a chance to clinch. They just need to win 1 in 2 games. Down below, they're going to throw to second. They get 1. They throw to first. They got them both. And that ends the inning. 7-3. Toronto leads. Garcia, Bunnell, and Mosby.
Your attention, please.
And here's Bill Swaggerty, 6 games. Record is 1-0, 7 innings. His ERA 3.86, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks. Righties are okay, lefties like this guy. And Damaso Garcia is 2 for 4. Here in the bottom of the 8th, Bill Swaggerty. Now, this will be on the ground and foul, 0-1. I will tell you that Game 6 will be in Baltimore no matter who wins it. That'll be a ball. The winner of this game will be up 3-2. Toronto with a 7-3 lead. This will be on the ground. Oh, what a play by Dower. The throw to Murray, 1 out. What a play. And Bunnell is 0 for 4. He popped out in the 6th. He's 6 for 21. A double and 2 RBI in the series. Here comes Bunnell, 0 for 4. Not his day today, and it'll be high ball 1. 2, 2, and 3 in 3 straight innings. And now here in the 8th inning, it's 7-3. Welchel and Moragallo will be in the pen. They don't have to worry about coming in unless Baltimore gets a big lead, and I wouldn't put it past them to do it. It'll be 2-1, bottom of the 8th inning. Baltimore down by 4. They're trying to just keep it at 4. You got a chance when it's 4. When it's 5, it's a grand slam plus 1. It could be a little tough. And that is going to be Ripken. The throw to first, and he is out. Eddie Murray picks it up out of the dirt, and it's 2 outs. For the starters, same number of innings. McGregor gave up more runs and more earned runs. He gave up more hits. They tied in walks, and he struck more people out. Dave Steve, not a great day. And Lloyd Mosby. Just think of this. The Blue Jays, if they win, they will be 1 win away from a World Series appearance, which would be really a miracle when you think about it. They're the lowest seeded team in the American League. And that'll be a hard shot to right field. Should end it. It does. Baltimore needs 4 runs. They need more runs than outs. They got Lowenstein, Dempsey, and Sakada. They got 3 outs, or Toronto's going to be up 3-2. So here we go. Here's John Lowenstein. He's 0 for 3. Flew out in the 6th inning. Oh, is this a big... Oh, this is huge, and this will be fouled off. Jim Acker is still in pitching. John Lowenstein hitting 6th. It's 7-3, Toronto leading Baltimore. The 0-1, he swung at that one. It was inside. Now it's 0-2. If they get the first out, that's going to be really big. They can smell it. They can smell it. This would be so big for Toronto. They would have a 2-game winning streak. And that'll be high pop fly. They could get the first out here. And underneath, 1 out. Oh, what a big out. Lloyd Mosby with a catch in center field. And the Blue Jays can feel it. They got 2 outs to go. And Jim knows it. Jim Acker knows it. In the top of the 9th, you can see everybody here just so tense. And Rick Dempsey's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. The postseason at 275. Oh my goodness now. And here they go. Here's Jimmy. His first pitch, and that's going to be a strike. Well, I'll tell you what, Rick is trying to make it 3 for 4. They're trying to get somebody on base. The 0-1 with 1 out. And that'll be down low, 1-1. There's been 10 runs and 22 hits. Nobody's had an error yet. Toronto on the verge of winning a huge Game 5. There'll be a swing and fouled out, 1 away, 1-2. Acker to Dempsey, the 1-2 with 1 out, top of the 9th. It'll be 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, top of the 9th inning. High pop fly. This is left center field. That's going to be a catch, 2 outs. And it'll be 2 outs. Lynn Sakada, 1 for 3, and this is it. This is it. It's all down to Lynn Sakada. 7-3 Toronto, game 5. And that's going to be a strike. Baltimore needs the next 4. They need the next 3 to get on. And then the 4th one will be the tying run. It all starts with Sakada, the 0-1 from Jim. And that'll be down low, 1-1. Lynn Sakada is 1 for 3. And here's the 1-1. 2-1. 1 out away for Toronto. The 2-1. They call a strike. They're 1 strike away. And they're 1 strike away here in the top of the 9th inning from taking a 3-2 series lead. Think about that. For Toronto to lose, they would have to play in a game 7. The 2-2. And that'll be fouled away. Remember, they won big, and they won by a big comeback in game number 5 against the White Sox, and now they're winning big in game number 5 against Baltimore. 2-2, it's 3-2. They won their wild card game 6-1. They won game 6 6-1. I'm wondering if they'll win in Baltimore 6-1. Struck him out, and they go to a clinching game in Baltimore. They got 2 chances to win 1 game. And they're up 3 games to 2. Oh, what a big game for Toronto. Oh, what a huge game. And Joe Altobelli knows they got to win both in Baltimore, or else we have a miracle team making a World Series. Oh, my. Toronto 7, Baltimore 3. McGregor gets the loss. Steve gets the win, believe it or not. And Barfield, an unbelievable great day. And you can see the elation here. They need 1 more win, but they still need another win. They get their big win at home. Baltimore had theirs in game 1, and the last 2 should be really, really tough. And the Philadelphia Phillies in the next game will have a chance to win. You can see Eddie Murray. Remember, they led 3-0. They led 3-0, and everybody thought, oh, they're going to win game 5. And they came back. Toronto was 7 runs. This was the play at the plate. And when it was 4-3, an incredible out at home. That was incredible. And Eddie Murray came back. He had some good defensive plays. And just incredible. Rich Dower was incredible. He came down, and the throw to first, that was good. And then Jim Acker, good night, struck him out, and the Blue Jays 7-3. So here we go. Player of the game, Jesse Barfield. We'll get to that. But Baltimore, Cal Ripken went 3 for 4. His average is up to 282. And Eddie Murray went 2 for 4. Those are the only, Rick Dempsey went 2 for 4, the catcher. And those 3 are the only multi-hit players. Ford, Singleton, and Lowenstein all had donuts today. And Baltimore is in an extremely compromising position now. McGregor lost. He's 1-1. Ramirez, Martinez, and Swaggerty all came in. And as you can see, you know, giving up 4 runs is one thing, but Ramirez gave up 3. And they had an absolutely awful inning. I'm not saying things would have changed, but you certainly change your approaches and all that to being at bats. For Toronto, Garcia and Barfield, Jorg and Martinez all had multi-hit games, with Jorg making his average 417. They might mix around the lineups a little bit. Martinez went 2 for 4. He's coming into his own now. Dave Steve with the win. Not a great day, though. Jackson held. Cooper held. Clark and Acker both came around. Only 3 hits in the last 4 innings for the Baltimore Orioles. That was it. Except for the starting pitching has been the worst thing for Toronto. That has been it. Pitching now for the Blue Jays. Here you go. They threw 135 pitches. You have Steve and Acker and Cooper and Jackson and Clark, who got hit in the head. And for the Orioles, you have McGregor, Swaggerty, Martinez, Ramirez, and that's it. So, I mean, my goodness, you're taking a look here at the Orioles. Orioles batting now. You have Ripken. And here we go as we do our analysis. Baltimore is 1 game away from losing. I mean, seriously, not making the World Series, that would be the biggest upset. One of the biggest upsets. You know, 1 game in baseball you can do, but a series is hard to win. And for the Blue Jays are 1 game away from getting to the World Series, but they got to win it on the road. They're guaranteed at least a Game 7. A Game 6 will be absolutely phenomenal. As Mosby and Barfield. And that's it. 7-3 your final. An unbelievable day. Barfield gets the win. Steve gets the win. Sorry, the loss is Scott McGregor. And Jesse Barfield is the player of the game. Barfield 2 for 4, a triple, 3 RBI, and he scored a run. He's coming into his own. And I'm going to tell you what right now. Jesse Barfield can play 9 or 10 games of his life right now. And if he does that and he comes into his own right now, he had his slump time behind him. Statistically, if he can come into his own, you're looking at a player that can absolutely do wonderful things for the Blue Jays. This guy might be the huge difference, and Baltimore's got to deal with that. That's it for us today. Have a great day.